to be the best, simple and plain. That's why I play the game. To be the best, you have to win. And that's what drives me.
He's the best player in the game. It's just that simple.
Yo, what it do, good people? We is back with another vid. Need y'all to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell and spam that comment section. You coming through the door, you already know the motto: no negative energy. You with the negative energy, please exit the building. You know anybody that needs a helping hand and you're able to help them, please do so. If you know any kids in your vicinity or your immediate family that needs guidance, please lead them into the right direction because the children are the future. We got this video right here, Scammer Returns. Let's see what's going on. Y'all hit that notification bell, like, share, and subscribe. We're going to limit the reaction.
On June 6, 2024, officers were dispatched to a furniture store in response to reports that a woman, previously involved in a $30,000 fraud that occurred at the same store approximately 1 year earlier, was present at the location.
Is going on. Something happened in Downers Grove. It's actually something stemming back like 2 years ago. At some other location, they were in Oak Brook within the past couple days. They recognized him because they've been passing the pictures around. They think she's probably about to do something today. That's why they called. They just want her ID'd and escorted out. He's deciding if he wants an actual trespass or not. But at the very least, we can try to ID him. Sounds like she has a couple different aliases. Trespass would give us the hard cement of we need to get your ID now because we need to put on record. One with the hat on. Copy. So they want the trespass to be issued for both. Right. Hey, ma'am. Can I talk to you? Yeah. Do you have an ID on you? Yeah. So the store is telling us that there's something going on between you and them.
Me and them?
Yeah, that's what they're telling us. So
I've never done nothing. I'm confused.
okay, well, they're telling me one thing. That's why I'm coming to talk to you, and that's why I'm requesting your identification. So.
Okay, it's in the car. That's weird. How?
Like we just walked in the store.
I understand. Whatever you have going on with them, I'm not exactly sure the depths of the details, but it sounds like they're expecting or investigating you for some kind of fraud or something like that. So, go
We
ahead.
didn't even apply for nothing.
I'm just telling you what they told me.
Never even been here.
Oh, what's your name and date of birth?
Victoria.
Here, you want to write it down for me?
Okay,
Ma'am, do you have an ID on you as well? I was talking to her. What's that?
right.
Look, I just explained to her you guys are...
different cars because that's ground for a lawsuit. So I'm like completely right.
The store is suspecting you of some kind of fraud, like I said.
Why? Because we're black?
No, not at all.
How is that?
They're letting us know that you two have supposedly, allegedly committed some kind of fraud at other locations. They recognized you, so they called us.
No, never. That's crazy.
Do you have a middle initial, ma'am?
Yeah, be like zero.
Middle of easy, bro. Do you have your ID, ma'am?
Yeah, and I would like to apologize
Apology from who?
from the store and whoever else. That's crazy.
Is your middle initial Z or L? Do you think that's her? The first one?
I don't know. She has two DLs on her too.
Two driver's license?
Yeah, I saw the back. One sitting in her purse, and she tucked it back in, and she gave me this one. It's the same photo.
I'm not convinced that it's her, though. She looks a little different, though. When was it issued? It might just be like an old photo. Hey, it's Demby. Hi, could you do me a favor and call Downers Grove and see if actively investigating the fraud? I'm not sure exactly when it occurred, but it sounds like within the last probably week or so. Apparently, this individual uses a bunch of different IDs. She has a couple different aliases that the store has been passing around. They're convinced it's her, so I want to make sure I actually have the right person before I go issuing a trespass just yet. So I don't think that first one, I don't think that's her. But I have no way to determine that at this point. Because on her file it says she's 22. She looks 22 to you? She looks a lot older than that.
So?
She looks about 30. I just asked him to call Downers Grove to see if there's any kind of active investigation.
Open the vehicle owner over the phone. He advised that the car is not abandoned.
Check and see.
Yeah, you want to go check there? I'll talk to him. I also, there's a little trick I learned. If it isn't her on camera, she just wrote down that name. That piece of paper will go in evidence. If it in fact isn't, but
Yeah. When she gave me this.
well, yeah, but still.
Yeah.
So there's no reason why they're telling me that you guys are being investigated for fraud?
No reason. And then he just said they're going to give us the no trespassing
Well, again, they have enough to believe that you have committed fraud at other locations, right? That's, again, why they're calling us in the first place at all. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here if they
I
didn't.
didn't even know that that was a thing, like to suspect somebody
Of
of fraud
committing
that never
fraud.
even did a transaction.
To suspect somebody of something, you don't necessarily need to
So you can
know
just
100% that they
stop
committed.
somebody on suspecting them?
To investigate the possibility of a crime being committed, sure.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, one sec. All right, it's Officer Andrews. I got a pretty good feeling that the ID that the first one gave me is not going to be her. She looks a little bit different, and she seems a little bit older. So I guess the ID belongs to somebody who's 22. There's not a whole lot more I can do at this point, except just document and then issue the trespass, which is what we're going to do. Louver's going to try to check clear to see if he can find anything else. Hey, just to let you know, Downers Grove doesn't have an active case, so it might have gone unreported. What's a good phone number for you?
773. Nobody need my phone number.
This is my partner's asking, plus we're going to make a report just to document everything, so they need
What's
to...
the report for? Because at this point, I feel violated.
What was the last one?
Been committed.
We're investigating the possibility of a fraud being committed.
Possibility of a fraud.
Yes.
You're investigating fraud. And
So this is the thing. Where does the no trespass come in?
How do you mean?
Where does the no trespass come in? Because he said something about a no trespass report or order.
It's just a piece of paper that we're going to give to you. You're going to sign it. You just get a piece of paper that says if you come back here, you're liable to be arrested for trespass. They're a private business. They can choose who can come and go. They're refusing to allow you back on the premise, and that's all it is.
And you didn't ask for her phone number? You didn't even
I hadn't gotten to it yet.
need my phone number for it.
Like I said, we're making a report. Everyone's information is going to go in there to include a phone number.
I've never seen this or heard of this before.
You guys just sit tight a minute, okay? What was the last four again?
The last four were 9081.
Okay, never mind.
I'm on the phone with her now.
Who's that? Oh, her?
The real.
Oh, plot thickens.
Yeah, I'm on the phone with her. Okay. She gave me all this information. Is what she gave.
Where's she at? Why? Friends or something? Or she's probably calling her right now.
Probably.
Is she saying anything?
No, she put me on hold.
You think we got enough to hook her at least?
We have enough pain for pending investigation.
You think we could bring her back to the station in that, mister?
You might want to call the boss on that.
I'll go do that.
I think we might. Yeah.
Well, the simple fact that you're on the phone with her and she already verified that.
And she gave me all the information.
Yeah.
I think we might have enough. But
Family Night Adam, can you throw that
possession of the
46 auto over at
identification, so it's
150 Place Marlon? It's going to be David Frank,
Yeah, the-
4106, David Frank, 7410.
Plus, as far as we can tell, that she's probably here to commit another fraud.
can't assume that, but yes.
Well, I mean, if we're able to verify that it's her that was at the other stations that actually did commit fraud, I mean,
It would go for, but the only
that paints the picture enough.
it does, but the only charge that we have
No, I wouldn't charge her with no. That's not what I'm saying.
presenting fake ID.
Yeah. Obstructing ID?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go call. Yeah, awesome. Hey, so I just want to run this by you. We got the call from Great Escape who said within the past couple of days, their Downers Grove location, at their Downers Grove location, one of these individuals committed a fraud via financing. She has a bunch of different aliases, and looks like Wells Fargo is also investigating her, and she's like different accounts open with them. And I'm not really sure how they go through, but that's what's been going on. They recognized her because they've been passing her photo and but Fargo's committed their Downers Grove location, at their Downers Grove location, one of these individuals committed a fraud via financing. She has a bunch of different aliases, and looks like Wells Fargo is also investigating her, and she's like different accounts open with them. And I'm not really sure how they go through, but that's what's been going on. They recognized her because they've been passing her photo and the identifiers and stuff around the different stores. Owner of the business also said he noticed that she was in the Oakbrook location recently as well. So we met them, we ID'd them. They each gave us an ID. The one who's in question gave us an ID that may not be her. Louver looked up the phone number for the person who's on the ID. He's talking to her now, and it seems like she verified the address and that it's actually her ID, but it doesn't look like it's the same person we're talking to. So I don't know if you maybe want to swing by or what, but okay. He's on his way. You find anything else out? Huh? You find anything else out?
We got disconnected. I'm trying to call her back. I think she's probably understandably so.
I think we have enough to back in the inquiry.
I think so. I think she's the one called her asking for information. So I get it. I get it.
Well, she still verified the address, though.
She verified the address. She verified her date of birth.
Tell me, Tommy. Tell me, we got one running. Tell me, Tommy. Tell me, Tommy. Tell me, we got one running. Get on the ground, do it now. Get on the ground. Stay down. You're under arrest. Cuffs. Go check on her. Stop pulling. Stop reaching. Tuck your knee. Tuck your knee and roll. Do you have shoes on? Stop pulling away from me. Stop pulling away from me. Stop. I am not. I'm walking you to my squad. I got it. Let's go. Do not move.
Stop talking
Do not
to me.
move.
Stop talking to me like that.
No. You good? Face the squad. Stay there.
Stop.
Stop trying to leave.
That's not gonna. Let me.
Got it?
I want to file a complaint against her.
Let's go. Okay.
And it's hot in here. It's hot in here. It's hot.
I know you were tapping on the window, but I don't want to talk to you because
I was saying it was hot.
Let me read this to you real quick. All right. So you have the right to remain silent. Whatever you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to speak to a lawyer and have him or her present while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you. Do you understand these rights, and are you willing to speak with me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you understand and you're willing to talk to me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So were you knocking just because it was hot, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you want to talk to me about anything?
It was just like really hot, and the way you guys were manhandling me,
Okay.
and like these cuffs are too tight, and I asked you guys to loosen them several times,
No.
and no one loosened them.
I can work with you on that, but you never asked that. So we'll make that adjustment as soon as I can get another officer over here. Currently, you're in custody for resisting and for obstructing identification. You fled from us. You went running. You're using somebody else's identification. What is your real name?
I don't have a lawyer present.
Okay. So you don't want to speak to me without a lawyer present. That's what you're saying? You have to.
The cuffs are way too tight.
Okay. Well, I can, as soon as I can get an officer over here to safely facilitate loosening those, I will. I got the seatbelt on.
And I don't have any shoes on.
We'll work on the shoes. Just turn it face that way and I'll adjust them. You have plenty of room in here. I'm not going to adjust these anymore.
So this one is kind of tight. This one.
This one is. You can free flow move your hand. Here, turn face that way. I'm gonna. So if you keep your hand like this, it's gonna hurt a lot less when you sit. Okay. So now I'm gonna double lock it because if I don't, you're
And
gonna.
can you tell my sister?
That's your sister.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Her name is Ivy.
Ivy. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want her to
Can
say?
you let her know to come here?
Let her know to come here.
Mhm.
She's not gonna talk to you while you're in custody. That's not gonna happen.
So you can let her know to come here?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm not gonna allow her to talk to you right now.
Okay.
How old is your? This has nothing to do with the crime at hand. How old is your daughter that you said you have to pick up at 7?
That's what I need her to do. Go and pick her up.
Okay. How old is she?
It doesn't matter. I need her to go and pick her up.
That's not gonna happen.
Okay. So you're not going to tell her to pick her up for me?
I'll let you make a phone call when we get back to the station.
Okay. Keisha! Tell KK don't answer the phone. You heard me? Keisha! Tell KK don't answer. Tell KK don't answer the phone.
So now you're actively obstructing.
I'm telling her, do what you have to do, sweetheart, and I'm going to add a charge to you. I'm going to file a complaint. The fact that you guys roughed me up and the fact that you touched my inner thigh. I'm definitely going to file a complaint.
Okay.
So thank you, on camera.
Okay.
Yes. Keisha!
No! Her name's Keisha now? Oh, her name's Keisha?
You sound so middle name. Duh.
Oh, let me see your
Keisha, tell KK don't answer. Hey, Keisha,
watch your head. Watch your shit.
don't tell Tate.
All right, we're putting your seatbelt back on. All right, you want to lean that way? I'll grab this so I don't touch you.
Yeah, please don't. What am I being arrested for?
Obstruction ID and obstruction of justice.
Upon arrival at the station, she was fingerprinted, revealing over 10 aliases linked to prior arrests. She was subsequently released with a scheduled court date. Share your thoughts below.
And we back. Nah, my thoughts on this whole altercation. Why would you go back to the same place you scammed at? That's the wrong thing to do, number one. And then you riding around with all these different type of aliases, IDs on you. You don't think they gonna say something when they catch you and they start looking this up in the database? See, people doing stuff nowadays just to make $1 because it's all about $1. People don't care how they get the dollar, long as they make the dollar. Now she got kids and she just put her life and her kids' life in jeopardy because she's trying to do some stupid stuff. Then she ran. The fact that she ran made it even worse because the whole time they probably just gonna write her a ticket. She was gonna have to go to court, but when she go to court, they was gonna have to, do the whole process. But it's like you make yourself look stupid by the actions that you make. And then the fact that she's yelling out the window, telling her, tell this person don't call, don't answer when they call. That's evidence that they could write down in the report too, because now they're trying to figure out who is this person that she's talking about. We have to do better as people because the actions that we take jeopardizes our life at the end of the day. No matter if it's the present or the future, it's still going to happen because we choose to make these options. So you just got to think before you do things. Just like they say, think before you speak, think before you do things. But y'all hit that notification bell and subscribe to the channel.